Hello world, I'm Carp and welcome back to Book of Hours. Well, last time we got the Hush House opened up and we got other things to do here. So for here we need someone with lantern or forge, and here we needed someone... Wait, is this lantern or nectar? Okay, so if we were to go and look at the town... Hey, Watchman's Tower, Gatehouse. Back in the 11th century, Brian of Brittany built a tower and its gate to protect St. Brendan's Abbey, as Hush House was then known. Later, the Barons of the Wolf strengthened the gate against their many enemies, but it's a long time now since Hush House was any kind of fortress. And by the time the scholars of the Curia took possession, this place had long been a comfortable waiting room for visitors to the house, too minor to merit immediate attention. It has a baronial period. In the 16th century, the Wolf family became the Barons of Brancrug, governing the Isle as their personal estate, until 1759, when their line ended in madness and death. Okay, can we get info on the other places as well? Can we get info from this place as well? Oh, I think I missed this. Keeper's Lodge. For 500 years, in the times we call baronial, curia, nocturnal, there was always a keeper to watch the ways, weed the gardens, mend the roof when the sun was shining. There's no keeper now, but the lodge's roof still weathers the storms of Brancrug Bay. Did I read that? I don't actually remember anymore. Okay, well, I think we had our health here. Yeah, our health is here. I think that's pretty much the thing we need right now. Then again, I think we could do things with our book and vet. So if we go here, if we grab... Let's grab one of these books. Like, they are uncatalogued. Catalog this to learn more. Can I catalog it by putting it here? The Soul's Labor. Some books are to be tasted, others to be swallowed, and some to be chewed and digested. So, if we put Fet in here. This book was probably written around the time of Hush House's Curia period, roughly 1700s to 1800s. If I imagine it, I can learn more about what knowledge it might contain. Books from this period are only rarely contaminated. Okay. Okay, so clearly this tells us that books can be contaminated. Well, let's read. That's going to take us 30 seconds. How long was it for this thing to happen? Oh, it takes a long while to get here. I wonder if there's a... I'm going to check the settings to see if there's like quick keys to get here. No, there doesn't seem to be a button to go straight to the village. I mean, we have the go straight to the bridge button here, but there doesn't seem to be go straight to the village button. That's kind of a shame. Okay, we're done here, so we get our health back. Okay, and with the health, we can once again go and grab Denzel here. I'm gonna stop this. Alright, that's what start recipe means. It just means start this thing. There isn't like any different recipe thing in the game. Of course, silly me. And we have a lot of money, so I don't see any reason why we wouldn't just try to get our metal back with money. Like, I need to figure out the time it takes for the day to be over, because we get this back at the beginning of the next day, right? So is it worth using tuppence here to do this? I don't know. We'll figure that out. Okay, Denzel, you are here to assist us. Good. So let's go back into the Hush House over here. And we needed you for this thing. So yeah, you are going to help us explore the house. Okay, where's next? Okay, this thing's probably happening next. Yes. So we cataloged a Curia period book. Now I have an idea of the book's nature and its contents. So this is the 5 letters on memory. Julian Cosley's epistolary treatise on matters memorial and mnemonic, addressed to his then friend Claude Hersault, the mystic and antiquarian. So this has a winter mystery. Okay, mystery of 6. So let's put this book back over here, get our Fet back, and we have nothing else to do right now. Okay, that's 48 seconds, and this is 38 seconds. So we got our metal back. And then we'll go back to the... Is there a quick button for this? I need to check that. No, there doesn't seem to be a key binding for this button. That would be kind of nice if that existed as well. So let's check out the other books we had here. So this thing, can we do this with metal? Catalog a baronial period book. This book was probably written around the time Hush House's baronial period, roughly 1500s to 1700s. If I examine it, I can learn more about what knowledge it might contain. Okay. Right, we got another door opened here. Or a room opened here. Okay, let's first check what this next room requires. It requires an assistance with the Grail and Sky. No, Denzel only had the Edge and Forge, right? So that doesn't help us. Okay, so let's see what we got in here. So this is the Watchman's Tower, first floor. Notorious Eva the Wolf, first and last Baroness Brancrug, liked this room, because this side of the house carried fewest memories of her poor father Valentine. So she could eavesdrop on the conversation of visitors waiting below, or just because how the pale light slanted through the windows in the last days of winter? Okay, we got a chair here, night sky chair, velvet smooth as midnight. We get ourselves a Baron Silence's astrolabe. Thomas de Wolf used this in his calculations, but it's much older than he was. We got ourselves a star-strewn chair, velvets of the starlight. That was just the same. No, that's a night sky chair. This is stars, but they have the same aspects. Okay, what aspects did this have? It has a little bit of sky, it is comfort, and it is a tool. Okay, and these are comfort, right? Ooh, we got a big, whoa, desk, Ava. A magnificent 18th century secretary desk commissioned for Lady Ava de Wolf, last of the Brancrug de Wolves. So we could put in here a soul, so one of our things here. We could put in a skill. It requires skill, a skill of winter, moon, grail, or edge, a memory, papers, phonograph record, reel of film, blank, readable, with tool, ink, fatigued. Okay, cannot be fatigued. Okay, we're gonna have to see what we can actually do with that. So that was this whole thing. Yeah, okay. We got here a mirror scope, bewildering and occasionally useful. It's lantern, it is a thing and it is a tool. We get some books here, it seems. Uncatalogued book, baronial, uncatalogued book, baronial, uncatalogued book, baronial. Okay, so then the color seems to tell us the time period. So the blue books are baronial. The pink books are Curia, and the pink... No, not pink. Purple books are Nocturnal. So pinks are Curia. Right, okay. Anything else in here? We got some papers here. Quire of paper. Creamy smooth. Eagerly awaiting ink. So we got nectar thing, blank fuel. Right, so let's grab those. Do we have anything else here? Oh, this is... Ugol ink, a variant of iron gall ink, particularly difficult to erase, a minor ink of power. Actually, let's put the papers back where they were, because I want to try something. Oh, here's still a bust here. Walter de Wolf. The bust is carved from serpentinite, a striking local stone. It's got scale. Okay, and we got here, as above, so below, a framed page of illustrated vellum. Up close, the colors dazzle and puzzle. Okay, so let's see if we can do this writing thing, because we had this paper here. We can put that in here. There's potential here. Start by adding a soul card. Put ink here. Okay, so we need a soul card. Our metal, when is our metal done over here? It is already done. Wait, what? Didn't I not put something in? No, our metal is here. Right, so that's gonna use that. Spring, the world warms. Dusk, night from day, silver from gold. The Vespers hour when the priest would honor the rising of the evening star Meniscate. Okay, so I'm wondering if we should just wait until morning, or should we use someone I mean, if it's dusk already, I mean, it can't take that long before it's dawn and all of our things get refreshed anyway, so maybe we'll wait for that. Well, we will check this book here first. Now I have an idea of the book's nature and its contents. This is The Fallen Cross, in which Julian Cosley, magus, immortal, occasional anarchist, argues that through language the Carapace Cross decayed to seed the lives of our ancestors. This is a mystery of the sky. 6, apparently. Tally price 3. A price as the invisible world would reckon it, paid in uncommon currency, like the tokens called spintrier. Okay, so wait. One thing I gotta check. So can we just like straight up read this book? Okay, let's collect it, and can we just straight up read it? Yeah, we need soul. Okay, I'm wondering if there's any point in reading these books before we have the skills to uncover the mystery? I do not know. Well, we'll see about that. Also, while we're here, let's check out the Tree of Wisdom. So I'm pretty sure this could take, yeah, our journal here. The roots of memory. There are always choices and so there are always regrets. Unlock the tree and gain a Tryst card. Tryst, the change and the longing. One of the 9 parts of the human soul. Okay, well, we'll assign this. Right. Okay, so Tryst. This is moon and moth. Right. The change and the longing. Okay, what can we put in here? Exploring the tree. Every skill could belong to one of 2 wisdoms. Decide which by assigning it here. This will grow your understanding of the wisdom and reward you with an element of the soul card. Is this the same text in everything? It is. I could see that the Edict's Marshal could go to, okay, to this or this. What are these things? This is Illumination, the bright and fiercest of the bright arts, and this is Horomachistry. The bright are dealing the laws and contention of the hours and their names. Okay, let's see where these lead to. Man, I'm loving the fact that when I'm zooming out, these things go backwards or forwards over here. Oh, that's just fun. Okay, so Illumination is part of, well, probably still considered part of the bright arts. It's between Forge and Lantern, and Horomachistry is just clearly it is a bright art and clearly it is part of Forge. Now, do these matter? I don't know. But yeah, maybe we'll see what happens if we put our Martial Edict over here. All the hours are defined by the opposition to other hours, just as we are defined the battles we choose. This is a matter for Horomachistry Wisdom. So this looks like we'll maybe get a medal from this, but we already have 2 medal. So what would this give us? Fast, okay. When we name our differences, we learn our enemies. Where there are no names, there are no enemies. This is a matter of Illumination Wisdom. Let's get some illumination happening. So if we click this over here, now assign that there. We got our Edict's Marshal back. Okay, and we got our Fast, Sight, Perception, Inspiration, all the glorious gifts. One of the 9 parts of the human soul. So that's Lantern and Sky. Okay, let's grab that. Okay, can we now put something more here? Describes Essential, Skill Level 2 of Illumination. Okay, so this... Okay, can we put this here then? No, why can we not put it back to Horomachistry? Attuned, Fast, Committed. You've determined where the skill should belong in the wide kingdom's understanding. This skill is now committed to a wisdom marked on the card. Okay, so it had 2 wisdoms, but we used it, so now it only has 1 wisdom. Well, can we learn another... Okay, let's try this. Let's get out of the Tree of Wisdom. We'll go for here, since now we have these other things. If we use the Lessons, Edict Marshal... I can't do anything with this on its own because I want to consider a matching skill, so I could increase it. Okay, so wasn't this the way we originally gained the Edict's Marshal? So probably just cannot use martial skills anymore for other things. Okay, but then again, if we put our Understanding with matching power... Right, we need the matching power aspect, and the Fast does not have it. No, because it is the metal that we need for that. Okay, that's fine, but well, we do have the Fast now, so we could probably... Okay, what if we just read our own book? Some books have to be tasted, others to be swallowed. Some... Okay, right, that's the same thing. If we add our Fast here, Edge a trophy. I've already mastered this, but I could reread and perhaps recall a memory. Right, because... Right, you have the Mystery of the Edge, and I've already done that, so it doesn't really matter. And if I put a memory here, it doesn't really change anything. Okay, I don't maybe want to do that right now, then. I probably always need a suitable soul card first. Yeah, okay. I've already mastered this. Okay, we'll believe that that is true, that we have already mastered this. Okay, wait. Now the writing thing. Because now we have some soul, so if we put the Fast... Okay, that's not a good enough soul for this. Okay, what about the Tryst then? Okay, Tryst. Okay, Tryst goes here. I'm ready, but for what? At this skills card, try to match power aspects if you want to create something. So... There's potential here. For For a Prentice level moon recipe, provide 5. Moon for a Scholar level recipe, provide 10. And a suitable ingredient. Keeper level recipes need 15. And something unique is specified in each case. Okay, and if we were now to put these things here, because these seem to be the things we need to actually write. But 5 matching aspect and a suitable skill. If we had a memory, well, we have the memory of the storm. Okay, right, so you want a memory of these things. Do we have a memory of these things? Okay, and it requires it to be a memory. This is not a... Oh, this is a memory. Where to put that in here? Okay, that's still only 4, so we need to get it to 5. So I don't think there's any point. Okay, we can't even start this. Yeah, there's no point in trying to do this. But that kind of makes me think that if we had our metal, we could probably do something with that. Okay, but we have our Trist and our Fast, so we can still read the books. Oh, well, this book at least. We'll check that out with our Fast. Catalog, a Nocturnal Period book. This book was probably written around the time of Hush House's Nocturnal Period, after the turn of the century. If I examine it, I can learn more about what knowledge it might contain. Books from this period are almost never contaminated. Okay. Right, we're done with the book. So this is Traveling at Night, Volume 3, The Annotated Dream Journals of Christopher Lopley, sometimes called The Only Readable Occultist. Literate, entertaining, and bewildering. So this is only a Knock 4 mystery. Wasn't the earlier one... Oh, it's also a Knock 4 mystery. Okay. So we just get Knock 4. Okay, how do we solve these books is the other question. Did I leave my soul here? I left my soul here. Right, so we'll start with 1. So assume we're gonna put it here. And if we put a soul in here... Books that are the memory that does not die. Add aspects to Master Book's mystery. You don't always need to fill every slot. Okay, but this requires it to be a skill, and this requires it to be a memory. Okay, so because I was thinking, can we maybe like use these tools here? But no, we cannot use tools to consider books. Could we use tools here? Ink tool, readable, blank, memory, skill, soul. Okay. Okay, so these items just might not be... Well, I don't know yet. We don't know yet if they are useful for anything or not. I don't think there's anything we can... Well, we do have the Trist still. There were more books here. Yeah, let's just start cataloging the books. Use our Trist for that. Stop there. I'm kind of hoping that we'll manage to do that before night is over, but... Nope, we weren't fast enough for that. Okay, but so let's think. What are we gonna have to do today? Well, we need. Okay, so the new doors or the new rooms aren't edge or forge, which I'm pretty sure our Smith friend was. So we're gonna get him out, and then we're gonna see if we can get him to get us to know someone else here. Also, we could probably... Yeah, it was 12 pence to get a person to work for us, right? What is 12 pence? A shilling per side. Do we have just a... What was just 12 pence? Well, if I put this here... Assistance from a miner. In spring, the local miners often travel to Feast of Lights below. If one breaks his journey and the sweet bones, a shilling will buy his labor for a day. Miners offer scale, forge, and a little moon. Okay, it wasn't scale or scale or moon that we needed here. No, that's not scale or moon, and that is lantern and nectar. Okay, so not scale or moon. So let's not waste our money on that then. Let's just go get actually, is that the only skill we can put there? No, we can put a lot of skills there. Let's use our metal here for now then. We'll talk to Denzel. Actually, probably shouldn't have used the metal now that I think about it, because we might want to use the edge aspect of it for things. Okay, also, let's use our health on the bed here, see if we can camp in here. I'll make this my lodging for the time being. When your belongings into this room, you can use this bed to rest soul cards and recover melts. Oh, to rest soul cards! Well, that's very good. Okay, yeah, we'll take that. It's gonna take a minute and a half. Oh. We got ourselves a rain memory. Memory of the rain. That's Grail, Nectar, and Weather. Grail and Nectar. None of the books we had... Oh, right. Oh, wait, we are already looking up for a book. So the books we had have Winter, Sky. Did you have Sky? You did not have Sky. Only Grail and Nectar. Right, none of these required Grail or Nectar. Nope. Okay, actually, can I put these books into other places? Can I put it on the bed? Yeah, okay, weirdly... Yeah, clearly there are some places that are meant for books, and there are other places where you can just put them down for some reason. But, okay, I want to check out the... So, this is Sky. We're gonna move you this way and that way, so that the Sky things are next to each other. Knock things are next to each other. This Winter thing will put... Come on, can I put it not in the... Come on, I want it to be in the middle. I don't want it to be touching either one. Oh, that's impossible, it seems. Oh, horrifying. Worst game of the year. No, not really, not really. But I'd really just want to put it in there in the middle so it wouldn't be touching either one of them. But as you can... Yeah, you can see the... you can see the ghost of it there. And if I move it like 1 pixel this way from that... well, we're gonna put it on that table then. Okay, what about this book? So this is VC. The Viennese Conundra. Van Driel describes odd events in Vienna, the disappearance of children, epidemics of parasite activity, animal mutilations, nightmares of worms, activities of a charitable organization, the Newly Gayans, that funds the burial of the poor. She proposes peculiar connections between these activities. Also a book I have written before, or read before, not written, I didn't write this book. Yes, I have read it before. Where did it go? Oh, it's still in here, it's still in here, right. Collect all of those. I put that book back there, and can I put this? So this was a moon mystery. Okay. Right. Now we have the edge thing here. So let's put edge here. Let's put our Edicts Marshal here, and let's put the paper and the ink there. How are we closer to things before than we are now? Okay, that's only 2. So, what about our memories? The memory of rain. You have enough for apprentice level nectar. Okay, so we got 5 nectar here. But perhaps there's no suitable recipe here. Try another skill. Okay, what about with Frost? Try another... No, it says try another skill. Okay, so we can do that with Edicts Marshal then. Can we do that with the lesson? Edicts Marshal and Edicts Marshal. Start by adding a soul card. We'll put the metal in there. I'm ready, but for what? Okay. For Prince Lorcy, provide 5 matching aspects and a suitable skill. And these did not give us... Yeah, these are not forged. But maybe we could find like edge paper or forge paper. Or ink, because they have aspects as well. But yeah, it doesn't look like we can do much with this. So if we use our the Edicts Marshal over here, and we put our metal in there, and we'll put the lesson Edicts Marshal and another lesson Edicts Marshal. There's always more to learn. Improve this skill to level 2. This will increase its aspects, which will help with crafting and make it suitable for higher branches in the Tree of Wisdom if you haven't already committed it. Well, we're just gonna see what that does, and honestly, is there anyone we can talk to? What does it require? Assistance, employable, beast, visitor. Okay, so we could probably talk to, yeah, we're gonna see if we can talk to Denzel. Oh, he's already here, ready for assistance. Okay. Grab Denzel, and yeah, Denzel, if we... Like, can we talk to you? He might even reply. Add something to enhance Denzel's effectiveness for the day, or just talk. Unlike some assistants, Denzel can make use of metal. So this requires a tool, sustenance, memory, beverage, metal, element of the soul. So what if I add fast here? Collaborate. Together we'll be watchful. Boosts, lantern, and sky. Okay, so I assume on him. Fett. Perhaps you share a dream. Boost, rose, and moth. Right. Well, okay, but I think I'm gonna want you to do the introduction for me first. Can I see, like, who you could introduce me to by just doing this? No? Okay. So, can you introduce me to these people? You cannot. Can you introduce me to these people? You cannot. Oh, so how do I get to know these people then? What are, like, you have Edge and Forge. This required none of those, and you required none of those. The post office, yeah, we could give them money. We don't want to do that. Over here, yeah, we could try to get our things unfatigued. Okay, so if I were to talk to you, and I can, like, there are things, what if I give you, like, pumpkin? What if I give you some bread? This will increase their aspects, it's also just friendly. Okay, what if I go to this serve thing, and I put the wine here? Pour out, let's pour out some wine. How long is that gonna take? 3 seconds. Right, and now we have dandelion wine glass. It's got the same aspects as the... No, not... Well, yeah, all the important aspects are the same. Yeah. Okay. Can we maybe give that to you? What will that do? I can offer my assistants something to drink. This will increase their aspects and also be glad of the refreshment. Okay, what aspects does it increase? It doesn't, like, the other things told us what it was going to increase. This did not. Okay, new book here. No, not book. We increased our Edict's Martial to higher level. Okay, and the precepts of struggle and conflicts which drive the cosmic engine of change, sometimes called the corribality. Right, I think we read that. So, ooh, it's now Edge 2, Moon 3, skill level 2, Illumination, committed. Okay, can we now, with this level 2 thing, go to level 2 of Illumination? I mean, skill 2, Illumination... Oh, it cannot be committed. So... we can only ever commit one skill to one thing. Okay, sure. Sure. And so, what did you get from that? Down the Gushers. This has boosted their aspects appropriately. So he got Nectar 2... and Lantern 1. Was that what the wine actually gave? Nectar 2 and Lantern 1. Okay. Okay, that's good. So we don't even... Oh, but now he's got Nectar. Was Nectar or Lantern enough to get him to let us know any of these people? Lantern seems to be enough for that, and Lantern seems to be enough for that. So, now that we got him drunk, he'll be happy to introduce us to these people. Okay. We'll go here. Mutual acquaintances induced Achilles to invite me for a fish supper. If I'm lucky, fish supper may mean Mrs. Achilles celebrated galettes. Aha! I heard the noise that this ended, and then I pressed backspace, and it took me to where this thing what happened. Okay, this is good. Mr. Achilles pumps my hand. Just me and thee and the missus tonight, eh? Well, there's a client in the back, but if thee don't bother he won't bother thee. The Achilles household is now available. So we get a memory of satisfaction. Some appetites are easier to satisfy than others. Some grail and some heart. Okay, hunger, lust, the drowning waters. The principle of the grail honors both the birth and the feast. Right, I don't think we've seen any grail things before. So what could you do now? Mrs. Killy is the midwife, is tall and gloomy. Mr. Killy the Undertaker is slight and right. So we could get you... if we were to use Winter or Grail Soul, we could get you to help us. Probably. Okay, where is my health? Where did I put it? Where did I put my health? Oh, right, in here. It's gonna still take 20 seconds for that to come out. Well, we still had books here. So let's keep on checking out these books. We'll start with this. We'll use our fast for that. Yep, around the Curia period. Sure, let's go. Okay, and this is done. So if I now click backspace, it takes me there. Nice. This is a safe place for me now, to the extent that dreams are safe. Okay, we'll collect that. So, stout rustic snug. This is where you sleep. So we put our health there. Okay, to restore it. Excellent for a nap with a cup of something warm or a glass of something soothing. Add a beverage to restore your soul card without waiting overnight. Okay, so if I once again just get myself a pour of this. Right, we'll collect that, and then we'll go and sleep here and have a quick nap in a warm bed with something comforting to drink while the winds chase the clouds and the clouds chase the sun. Restore a fatigued soul card. Okay, we're going to do that. I am just checking out what are the other things we could do here. Okay, this doesn't take any of our current soul skill memory. Why would you want to do like anything with the bed? Maybe we can make the bed better. Okay, memory of satisfaction will go in here. Start by adding a soul card. Okay, did any of our souls actually have these aspects? Oh, I have written them down. Check out my notes. Well, we got moth, rose, edge, and forge in our things. Forge is in metal. So if we were to, okay, let's restore our metal then. Put restore there. We put the drink there. And we'll have our quick nap. That's a minute and a half still. Well, you know what? We're gonna go, and we are going to put our health and some money here to get that refreshed. That only takes a minute. And were we doing anything other at this point? Well, we're still doing this thing, which gave us the Book of the Centipede. In the mid-1860s, one Madame Yi presented an entertainment-based, she claimed, on this book. Right, so this has, what is this? Written in Greek. A tongue for philosophers, theologians, and heroes. The librarians read Greek, but don't assume others can. Okay, it's got Rose Mystery of 6. It is readable, it's a thing, and it is a codex. Right on. Let's go put that back in the shelf where we took it from. This had a moon mystery. Yep, I think we can maybe solve that moon mystery already. Because this had 3. Yeah, 3 moon. I'm pretty sure one of our... Oh, man. I should be writing notes while I'm playing the game, because I only have Fet and Metal written out as what they actually have the aspects, so I don't remember the other things. Oh, and by the way, instead of just wasting time, let's just spend our Fet to open this book as well. Yep, it's a baronial book. And it was actually in the Maliary, a lively account of the creation of each jewel at the world's beginning. This is a lantern mystery. Right, I will put that back in there. And how long will it take before our thing is refreshed? Not very long, apparently. Okay, grab that, and yeah, I think... So health is heart and nectar and scale. And we look at our memories here, we got a grail and heart memory, and the rain is grail and nectar. And none of the books that we had the grail or nectar secrets, right? Because that would actually be no. This is not. This is sky, and this was winter, and these were just moon, lantern, rose. Okay. So, what I think I'm gonna do with my health here is I'm gonna get Denzel to work with us again. Actually, let's get the these people here. So who use? No, can't use it. What did you require? Grail or winter. Okay. Well, okay. Denzel, come work with us for a while again, please. So we're gonna grab you. You probably don't have, you don't have the things we gave you earlier. So if I'd been smart, I would have already poured out a little bit of the wine. Ooh, wait, is it actually going lower? Is this actually ending? Does it have dessert, beverage, liquid? It doesn't seem to have like anything that makes it Yeah, I didn't see a number going down explaining that it gets drunk, but you know, of course that makes sense. So you drink that, because that gives you the 2 nectar that we need to open this place. Yes, so we're gonna open that next, and what do we require here? Grail 2, but yeah, don't know where we get that assistance from right now. Well, probably from the people who required Grail for us to actually get them to work for us. Okay, so my metal is rested now. So if I were to do... Okay, go here. I put in my metal. I put in the Edict's Marshal. 5 matching aspects and a suitable skill. Memory of the Rain. No? Why did I think for some reason that we could get to something here? Huh. Because that's moon 3 oaks. We need moon. Did any of our spirits have moon? Well. Maybe. Well, moon. Was there moon? Was one of these a moon secret? Were you a moon secret? You were a mystery of the moon. Okay, so let's have that there. We'll put the Edict's Marshal there. Soul there. Okay, if you're lucky, you might still succeed. You did not give us any moon. You did not give us any moon. Okay, well, it says that if we're lucky, we might still succeed. And it's getting to be quite late, so might as well do that. And we should probably always have one of our things like resting here. No, but we needed something to eat to get that. Is there a shop? Can we just buy food? I mean, that requires an element of the soul. If we were, yeah, and if we just give money here, yeah, that's a casual laborer service that we don't really need right now. Spring. Okay, spring is this here, so I think this may be summer then. When will that start? I do not know. Okay, so Denzel is now again a little bit drunk. Could we get him to... Oh, yeah, we could get him to open this door for us as well. Ooh, would I rather he open us a new room here or open us more chances here? I'm thinking it's probably better to get more people out, or as possibilities for us to have out, so that we can try and have them help us with the building at some point. Tea with the Rector. A mutual acquaintance induced Reverend Timothy, the Rector, not Reactor, I'm pretty sure. Did I just say Reactor here earlier? I'm not sure. Okay, well, the Rector to invite me for tea. There may even be crumpets. Okay, Reverend Timothy's tea goes cold while he expostulates about post-restoration politics and theorizes about the pagan traditions of the miners. The Rector is now available. A memory of gossip. Right, so that's Grail and Rose. Neither which I think were very useful for us right now. So what do you require from our soul? Lantern or knock? Right. Did we have lantern or knock on anything? Well, I'm not sure, because Fast might have had one of those things. Okay. Okay. Got anything going on over here? No, we're just waiting for the book. There's still a chance. Okay, ooh, what do we got here? Awen. Divine inspirations, or just the right breath of air at the right moment. This mood increases certain aspects. Opportunity, a chance to exceed expectations. Extra effort, soul, an opportunity to add a soul element. Beware, failure might cause maladies. Opportunity. Art. It's educational. Possible inspiration from a relevant painting or other wall art. Oh. Okay. Wait, kind of makes me wonder, how does it know that kind of stuff? Like, is it just all the wall art in all of our places? Or does it somehow think we're in a particular room? Okay, increase element aspect by adding an element of the soul card. Okay, well that's not good. Also, the moon has dropped to 3. Wasn't it 4? Okay, maybe it was just 3. Alright, because 4 was what we were trying to go for. But I don't think any of this does anything, because it doesn't increase, yeah, the relevant aspect. So, well, let's not put anything in there and see what that does. There's still a chance. Okay, so one of our things here went away. Wall art. Take a moment to look at something here. Increased surround aspects are referencing a piece of... Okay, so this is what we can use for it. Okay, so wall art. Let's see. I'm gonna check my notes and see if there's any wall art that I've already seen that increases moon. The expansive chair. I think it's... Is it this one? Is it this one? Is it one of the ones here? This is an expansive chair. Okay, so if we put that in here. That can't go there. No, that's not wall art! Damnation. Okay, could you please go back to where you were? Thank you. If we were to add... Yeah, it doesn't really help, because it's not the correct thing. I don't think any of the walls... I think that's the only thing in my notes that says that it has moon. So yeah, this will not help us. Was there any wall art that I missed in this room, maybe? No, this isn't considered wall art. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to do this thing either. And there's still a chance. Divine inspirations, or just the right breath of air at the right moment. A mood has come upon you which increases certain aspects. Okay, maybe not today. The mysteries in this have defeated me for now. You can always try again later. Okay, so I assume that's just this. Okay, just seems like randomized things. I'm guessing randomized things, or I don't know, maybe the color of the, or maybe it's always, if it's Owen, maybe it's always of these things. Yeah, well, we'll figure that out at some point in the future, but yeah, right now I have a memory of fear. Okay, that increases edge. Did I have something to do with edge? Did I have an edge book? Well, it was no, this was the only thing with the edge mystery. And I probably can't increase my skill with just a memory. And the soul, right? And I need the matching soul element. Okay. Well, let's wait until morning. It's not gonna be that long until the morning comes. Okay, morning is here. Oh, we got fleeting reminiscence. If unused. Okay, so yeah, this is just used the same thing that Cultist Simulator do, where things turn into something other for a little while and then they are just gone. Okay, so first of all, let's go see if we can get... Oh, first of all, let's check out what were the things from Trist. Trist is moon, moth, element of the soul. Fast is lantern, sky, element of the soul. Okay, so is any of this good for here? None of these are good for here. What about here? Okay, fast is good for there, but yeah, okay, so let's get the Reverend Timothy to help us, or let's talk with him, see what this does. Reverend Timothy enjoys thoughtful conversation, prayer, and tea, and he'll offer his assistance in return for a 1 shilling donation to church funds. Okay, so if we just start here, so the topic... Right, so you need a shilling. Well, let's... because I want to know what these people are like. What do they do? What do we gain from them? So we are going to do that over there, and we are also gonna now do... because we should have enough moon for that moon book now, right? Was it this one? No, that's in the Mal area. This one is the moon book. Okay. We put that in there, and we put the soul with the moon, which was Trist. And we put the skill of Edict's Marshal in there. So now we can master this mystery. Enough moon to match mystery moon. Okay, we will do that. Right, and the old rectory is done here. So we got our shilling back, and we got Rector's assistance. Reverend Timothy, Rector Brancrag, ordained by the Church of the Unconquered Sun, a learned man, blessed in the tally, the gate, and the light. Make use of Rector's help before dawn. Okay, so he is Lantern and a little bit of knock. Right on, right on, and right on. And it's sunny right now. Sunny is Lantern 2, Sky 2. Okay, let's head back to the bridge. Now, pretty sure one of these maybe required lantern. This one does. Okay, so we're gonna just put the rector in here and unlock this room. I wonder if there's anything I really should be doing with all of my skills here. Okay, I can't talk with my skills. I can't... Like, because I'm already using this verb, so there's nothing I can do with my things there. And if I were to put my fast in here, I'd still need something to restore it with. What if I were to put my metal in here? Decamp. Hush has the manager of many rooms. I'll move to a different one. Or add other cards if you'd like to try something else. Yeah, I'd like to try something else with the skill and the memory here with the book. Maybe I can make a better bed for myself or something. But is there... Like, we could use metal... We can't? I would have expected... Yeah, oh, we can. Yeah, we could get Denzel to help us again. But do we need his help for anything? Because this required... Yeah, the Grail or the Sky. And I'm not sure how we'd give him Grail or Sky. And anyways, it doesn't really matter if like we can give that to anyone. Also, am I working on this? What was I supposed to be working on here? I was thinking that there's something I should be doing here, but I don't think we can get to 5 with anything. Sky lanterns. So, what were the aspects of the papers and of the... So that's just nectar. Okay, so that's just a lot of nectar. Soul skill. Well, we don't have any other skills right now, so let's just wait for these things to happen. Okay, what do we got here? Moon, a culmination. I can master this mystery. Yes. When the individual K attends the meeting, black dogs are sacrificed and quartered. When the element M is in attendance, black males are found with their throats slashed. I propose that these sacrifices are not necessary, but our Librarian friends may consider them fitting. Here with the diagrams of the mutilations. Okay, so that's when we get to actually read some of the inside information. Okay, another room opened. This time we got 3 other options. So, what is this? This is Saint Brendan's Cloister. The sisters and brothers of the Abbey built these gardens in the 13th century, at the height of the period we now call Solar Gothic. Walk here a while and breathe the peace they left. Okay. We got garden, effort, and knowledge. We don't have any knowledge to go here. What if can we do anything with just effort? Wisdom. The gardens of Hass House hold plants with many virtues for those with the wisdom to recognize them. Add a subtle skill. And is this the same thing? Seems to be the same thing. Okay, there's nothing else in the garden. Okay. We got a walled garden here. Iron spikes march along the top of the wall. The gate is rusted shut, but what I can see through the bars is as ruinous as I might expect. Oh wow! This requires 4 edge and 4 nectar. Okay. Unlock or refresh rooms with assistance from villagers and outsiders. Use your elements of the soul to enhance their abilities and reach more challenging rooms. Right. Did we have for edge 2? No, metal is only edge 1. So we probably can't get to edge 3 by just using Denzel and our metal, so we need whatever is our skill that is edge 2. Okay, and over here is the first true threshold. I have reached the threshold of the house proper. The librarians of Curia were scholars of note, some were potent adepts. From here I should proceed carefully, observing the proper forms, making the appropriate offerings. The villagers and other locals know the ways of the earth and sea hereabouts. Their assistance will be invaluable. So here we need assistance of Rose 3 or Knock 3. Okay, and the Long Tower, first floor. The Long Tower looks like it's been abandoned much longer than 7 years. In the nocturnal period, the inhabitants probably spend most of their time on the seaward side of the isle. I need help to restore the room above. And this requires Lantern 3 and Winter 3. What were the skills of the Rector? I already forgot. Well, I'll look through that while I'm editing. And yeah, that was the only thing, right? This requires the Grail and Sky. Okay, and we did not have the skill to get these people out. No. What was the thing that this would have? Scale, forge, and a little moon. Okay, doesn't seem like those are things we needed right now. Okay, and that's not any of those, that's not any of those, that's really not any of those, and that's not any of those. Okay, well, we'll have to maybe just try to read some of these books first and maybe get more soul for us so that we can then make Denzel better to open up these new rooms for us. Okay, Medusa's riddle. Then I choose to render as what is not seen. There is another riddle, one I have heard as what may be lost. I will delineate some historic attempts to answer it. These are in themselves, in some sense, sacrifices. Okay, so this is... Does it tell us somehow that it is now solved? Well, we'll put that up there for a little while. Get our Trist back, get our Edicts Martial back. And we got the Memory of Fear once more. Okay, and the lesson, Wolf Stories. I've gained more understanding of wolf stories. Use this card with Consider or at desk. Okay, well, okay, so there's the desk. Where does it go in the desk? For a memory. New skill. Sometimes we eat the wolf and sometimes the wolf eats us. What if I use it with Consider? A new skill. Sometimes we eat the wolf and sometimes the wolf eats us. Okay, so I'd rather use it with this here, because it seems like it does the same thing regardless. So if I use it with that, I still have my Consider here available. So I will consider these books. I'll just use my metal. And we'll see what kind of skills we get from the wolf stories. And it is wolf stories. Okay, just straight up wolf stories. Sometimes we eat the wolf and sometimes the wolf eats us. That's Moon 2. Scale. It is a skill. It is a bird song. Music, riddles, miscellanea. Less of wisdom, more about it, gossip, hallowed by accretion. A sniffy scholar once remarked. And Skalikasophy. Skalikasophy. Just, it's gotta be Skalikasophy. The study of things that should not be studied. Some call this a wisdom. Okay, so we're gonna grab that, and now that we have that, we can go to the Tree of Wisdoms and use the wolf stories. Okay, for okay, Skalikasophy or bird song. Bird song was music, riddles, miscellanea, and Skalikasophy was the study of things that should not be studied. Worms, earthquakes, abrasions in the world. Okay, we're gonna go that way. Then again, let's see. So, do we have any kind of connections from here to what we already have in Illumination? Nope, this one goes... Yeah, that's just the Night Arts line. What about in Birdsong? Birdsong is maybe part of the arts unregarded. It seems to be closest to Heart and to... What is this here? Oh, that is the boss. Wait, what? What is this line here? It is just a line, so it links Birdsong, the Bosk, and Nick to Drummy. And this line links Skalikasophy, Hushery, and Ithastry. So none of them link to Illumination in any way. Okay, well, let's go for Skalikasophy. Oh, actually, we can see. So that will give us a Reb. The received version of the Book of Suns tells that the wolf divided was born from the sun in Splendor's division. We know from this that the sun can be reborn only if the wolf joins the sun's other selves. Only if the wolf's hunger is assuaged will it join its other selves, and only the flesh of its other selves can assuage the hunger of the wolf. A second dawn would herald the last day. This is the grim lesson of Skalikasophy. Okay, and what does the bird song say? The sanctioned version of the Book of Suns says the wolf divided was awoken by the sun's division. We know from this that the wolf was its own hour, even when the sun was whole. So we glean and we guess that the sun might be healed, and the wolf returned to its slumbers. So we glean and guess that the second dawn would bring peace, but the wolf will fight to prevent it. This is Birdsong. That will give us some more trysts, so yeah, let's go for here and get our Ereb. Assign that there. Okay, and we got ourselves some Ereb. That's Edge and Grail 2. Grail 2. That's good, right? Because... Oh, this is done. Idea of the book's nature and its contents. This is the treatise on underplaces. Herein, the 17th century mystic and antiquarian Claude Hersault describes the bounds or underplaces on the borders of dream. He warns that they shift over time. Okay, let's collect that. We'll just go back to the Hush House and put these books. But this is the one that we already... Okay, if I put this here and put like the wolf stories there. Okay, you need a soul card first. Right, doesn't matter which. Put that there. I've already mastered this, but I read it and perhaps recall a memory. Okay, is there anything that tells me that it is already... Oh, here it says Mastery Moon. I'm well acquainted with this text. Okay, that's where it says. I didn't realize that. So that is mastered. We don't want to put our mastered books. We need to put them somewhere, that's for sure. Can I do this? Oh, I can do this. I can hold both of these keys at the same time. This is the only book we mastered besides our journal, right? So yeah, let's just put it here. Put mastered books there for now. Okay, we can consider this book as well. So Reb had Grail and Edge. The reason I'm kind of wanting to keep that is so we can get the other people. So, okay, let's just use our metal there. Because with the Grail, we should be able to get these people out, right? Speak with Mrs. Killy. Mrs. Killy likes conversations about beginnings. Her husband prefers to talk about endings. A shilling will buy her help for a day. I mean, it's getting pretty late already, so maybe I don't want to do that. But then again, I'm just doing just to test. If we lose all of our gold for hiring people, then we'll do that. A day's work is a night's dreaming. Okay, and we got Mrs. Killy here, so midwife's assistants. As somber as autumn, as kind as autumn, she also likes her beer. Make use of the midwife's help before dawn. Oh, she's hot and Grail. Right, can I do you with anything with you here in the town? Doesn't look like it. Okay, now if we were to then take you over here, none of these are smart enough to light up, right? Because we can put you here. Yeah, because you had Grail too. Yeah, let's unlock the Watchman's Tower. The ceiling bows roaringly under a damp patch. There must be a leak in the observatory. The sun above knows what state it's in. I should seek help and enter carefully. So we'll unlock that. Okay, we read this book here. 3 flowers hath the tree. Ernestine Peterhams records her observations on the growths of trees and flowers around the isle, and the omens and portents she attempts to draw from them, particularly the yew tree in Earl Bryant's meadow, whose flowerings are sometimes eccentric. Right, we'll put you there. Okay, so you require a nectar, Mr. Reed. Any of these have nectar? You have nectar 1. My memories have any nectar in them? Nope. Okay, so let's open up this. Also, let's just take that metal back and let's put this book back to where it should be. What even is it? The treatise on underplaces. That is a knock mystery. So we got knock things over here. So you go there with the other knock things. Okay, that's a pretty big looking observatory. Watchman's Tower Observatory. Thomas de Wolf, 2nd Baron Brancroc, who they called Baron Silence, built this observatory in 1576 by happy coincidence just in time to observe the passage of the Great Comet in 1577. So we got ourselves... Okay, we got a couple of books here. And we got a telescope. The scholars of the house watch the courses of the stars to determine their pasts and understand their futures. So we need soul here with the rose or sky. We need skill with rose or sky. We need memory with rose or sky. Did you have... you must have. Now what? There's potential here. Start by adding a soul card. And if I... Okay, Vet goes here. I'm ready, but for what? Any skill card to match the power assets you want to create something. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything for us to create here. Nope. And these are just extra slots. Interesting. So we need to get to 5. Evolve via Horomachistry. I could use Horomachistry here to evolve my soul. Once you've given the skill to Horomachistry Wisdom, you can use that skill here to combine 2 identical soul cards into a greater one. But you must use the skill you attune to that wisdom, and it will only work once. Interesting. So... yeah, okay, so that's something different. Wait, did the table? No, the table did not have such a challenge. Okay, interesting. Did any of these things that we had here have, like, that kind of challenge? Nope, doesn't look like it. And what we got here? We got a Kitty's armchair. This looks like the armchair in which Kitty and Mazarin, second librarian, sat for L. Breton's famous group portrait. And those are the only things we can touch over here. But hey, I think it's time to put another cut in here, and we're gonna continue with this in the next episode. I'm Carp. This has been Book of Hours. Goodbye, Rob. Thanks for watching. See you next time.